The Umbra Key, in a city where the rain never stops and the streets seem to fold in on themselves, there is a house that everyone knows, but no one dares to approach. Its windows are blackened, its walls stained with time, and its door is adorned with a sigil that shifts when you try to look away. This house, known only as Umbra Hall, is said to hold the key of eternity, a relic whispered about in forbidden texts, capable of opening doors to other worlds or letting something in. Alice Marek, a researcher of obscure phenomena, is lured to the house after a cryptic message arrives at her office. The note, written in jagged script, reads, "Find the key before it finds you." Intrigued and unnerved, Alice gathers her tools and enters the house. Inside, the air is heavy, with an unnatural stillness, and the rooms are a labyrinth of impossible geometry. Mirrors line the walls, reflecting not Alice, but strange, flickering figures that seem to watch her every move. Deeper inside, Alice finds a journal left by the house's last occupant, an occultist named Dr. Thaddeus Grieve. The entries speak of experiments with the Key of Eternity, a relic said to be crafted by the Eternals, ancient beings who weave reality from shadow and light. The key, Grieve believed, was a fragment of their power, capable of unlocking the boundaries between worlds. But the journal grows increasingly erratic, describing voices from the mirrors, figures emerging from the walls, and dreams that feel like memories of another life. Alice discovers the key in a room that seems to exist outside of time, suspended in a shaft of cold, colorless light. It is not a key in the traditional sense, but a shard of obsidian, its surface etched with moving, incomprehensible symbols. When she touches it, the house groans and the mirrors ripple like water. Alice is flooded with visions of vast, alien landscapes, cities carved into the bones of dead gods, skies filled with shattered moons, and figures with too many eyes watching from the darkness. The key begins to influence Alice in unsettling ways. It whispers to her, not in words, but in impressions, urging her to unlock a door deep within the house. As she descends, the walls shift, and the house reveals its true nature. It is not a building, but a nexus, a living construct connecting countless realities. The deeper she goes, the more the line between the house and the outside world begins to blur. Time fractures, and Alice sees echoes of herself walking through other versions of the house, each one more warped and distorted. At the heart of Umbra Hall lies the Gate of Eternity, a massive door pulsing with dark energy. Through its cracks, Alice glimpses a swirling void inhabited by the Eclipsed Ones, ancient beings imprisoned when the Eternals abandoned their creations. The Eclipsed Ones plead with Alice, their voices layered and hypnotic, promising knowledge and power in exchange for their freedom. But she realizes the truth. The key is not meant to free them, but to keep them locked away. The climax is a battle of will, as the Eclipsed Ones attempt to manipulate Alice into opening the gate. They show her visions of what could be, a world healed, her lost loved ones returned, and her deepest fears erased. But the cost is clear. Their freedom would unravel the fabric of existence, reducing reality to a formless void. Alice resists, using the key to seal the gate further, though it comes at a price. As the gate closes, Umbra Hall begins to collapse, its walls folding in on themselves like the pages of a forgotten book. Alice escapes, but is forever changed, her reflection now flickering with faint, otherworldly light. The movie ends with Alice standing on the rain-soaked streets of the city, the key in her hand. Behind her, Umbra Hall is gone, leaving only an empty lot shrouded in mist. As she walks away, the whispers begin again, and the final line appears on the screen. Some doors should never be opened, but some keys always find their way home.